Join in our broadcast this afternoon. And the girls JV went to Bradley, 47-37. Boys JV, the Bears came out on top 68-50 in that one. Two really good ball games, and we expect two really good ball games tonight with all district implications still on the line, Joe.
Going to be joined now by Mr. Andy Jenkins, who's the AD at Lake Forest Middle School. He's got some information to share with us here tonight. Andy, if you'll put this headset on here, we'll get your mic turned back up. Thank you for joining us here tonight, Andy. The AD down at Lake Forest was down there last night. We had a boys win. Girls took a tough loss there, 44-40, I believe it was.
Right.
Exciting night. It was 8th grade night. It's always fun. We had a huge crowd down there last night. Parents got to, and the players got to be honored with the cheerleaders and dance team as well.
Right, had a really good 8th grade ceremony last night for the dance team, cheerleaders, and our two varsity basketball programs. It was good to get to play, Cherokee Middle, up in Roane County, and not much of a game in the boys game, but the girls game was a good game. We just didn't really execute in the second half.
No.
The shots that we needed to make.
That's what got us there. We got some big things going on this week. Thursday night, your teams will be at Cleveland Middle School, and that will help determine the seeding for boys and girls for the upcoming tournament, which you will be hosting starting Saturday the 21st at Lake Forest.
Correct, yeah.
And that'll be a mixed TV game, too, Thursday night from Cleveland Middle. So,
all right. Yeah, that's for all the marbles Thursday night. So that'll determine the 1 and 2 seeds on the girls' side of the bracket. I think that on the boys' side of the bracket, it's pretty much between Oakwood Middle and East Hamilton, which I think it'll end up being East Hamilton. But we had to make some corrections on the schedule today.
Okay.
Because of issues that East Hamilton had with conflict with the schedule.
So we got 4 games on tap for Saturday.
4 Saturday. We got 3 on Monday, and then 2 on Tuesday.
4, 3, and 2 then, okay. Well, you've hosted that before. It's a lot of fun to do, and there's good crowds there, and it's intense because, it's do or die time now.
Well, it's really big to, be able to host something through TMSAA, just to showcase your school, community, and to be able to get your program's name out there because, we have one of the best facilities in Southeast Tennessee as far as I'm concerned, and, best group of coaches, that I've had the pleasure to be around.
Well, we look forward to seeing that all unfold. Of course, Thursday's a big night.
Huge night, yeah.
Yeah, huge night for the Cleveland Middle and the Lake Forest Middle. Like I said, it'll be on mixed TV for your viewing pleasure. There'll be a big crowd there at Cleveland Middle to watch it in person too, though. But then we'll start it Saturday, 12 o'clock. We'll start with the first one at 12 o'clock, I guess.
Yes, it'll be. And actually, no, they're at 5:30 and 6:45
on Saturday.
Oh no, Thursday. Sorry.
Thursdays. Then they go back to the tournament till Thursday. Saturday being what?
Saturday starts at 12, so 4 games starting at 12.
4 games starting there, and then we have 3 games on Monday, 2 games on Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have the word, Mr. Andy Jenkins. Andy, it's always a pleasure to have you on the air and talk about Lake Forest. I know you're proud of what they've done down there and a lot of things going on, and I just keep harking back to the championship year 2 years ago. I guess you're going to see a lot of those former girls for both teams here tonight.
Yep. So that's it's exciting to be able to get to be here. Usually I've got games on their games, so this will actually be the first game that I've got to see.
Really?
Some of those, or actually all those girls that were on that state championship team play. I've got to listen to some on the radio occasionally.
Yeah.
Most of the time I've got ball games, so it's really special to be able to, come out here and watch Lee Osborne and, watch Avery Brewer and Tamora Fields and, girls like that. So Abby White, just a great group of girls.
Yeah, well, we've enjoyed having them here at Bradley Central, and you got some on the Cleveland team, you got some at Walker Valley, so there's...
Yeah, Emma Smith, I think she's number 21.
Callie Brewer, Emma Smith.
Brewer, yeah. So, Emma Smith was actually part of that state championship.
Yes, she was. Sure was.
Paige Moody, was out at Lake Forest as well. She's got a fantastic shot.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting a really good game. I think it was pretty close last time they played 10
points. 10 points. Yep.
So, it ought to be good. I'm expecting a Bradley Central win, but it should be a good ball game.
Well, that's why we keep score. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me, Gary.
That's Andy Jenkins, the AD at Lake Forest Middle School, talking with us tonight about the big games Thursday on mixed TV to determine seeding for the upcoming tournament that his school will host starting Saturday, the 21st. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and talk a little bit more about a game about to take place in front of us here, and we'll talk through the Honda of Cleveland starting lineups as soon as we figure out who's going to be starting tonight. Back in 2 minutes on Mix 104.1 as we continue with our Cleveland Ford pregame show here on the Audi of Chattanooga broadcast booth on Mix 104.1, where all the games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
minutes away from tip-off. Bradley and Cleveland girls are warming up. We're about ready to go. Let's go ahead and get the Honda of Cleveland. Is it Honda of Cleveland?
Yes.
I hit the wrong thing there, Gary. Honda of Cleveland starting lineups for the Cleveland Lady Raiders with a record of 19-7 overall, 6-1 in district play. Starting lineup, number 3, Addison Hurst. Number 5, Paige Moody. Number 11, Jaden Lee. Number 13, Lauren Hurst. And number 20, Mila Williams. For your lady... For the Bradley Bearettes, with an 18-0 record, 6-0 in district play, ranked number 2 in the state of Tennessee. Number 0, Kimura Fields, Salone Carpenter, Avery Brewer, Harmony Ware, and Hannah Jones. The starting lineup for Honda of Cleveland. We thank all of our fine sponsors for helping us keep Bradley and all of our area high school basketball on the air. Gary, we're going to have a dandy tonight.
We sure will. I was just looking at those lineups as you introduced them. Cleveland starting 4 seniors and 1 sophomore. Bradley starts 2 seniors, 1 freshman, and 2 sophomores. So you got a sort of a diverse mixture. The previous game went to the Bearettes, 57-47, I believe it was, when they played back in December. That's been a long time ago.
Long time ago, wasn't it?
That was our very first district game of the year.
Well, it was last year.
Yeah, it was last year. You know, get older people like us, we forget things. Overall in the series, Bradley girls lead 110-37, 110-37 out of 147 games played starting in 1965. Coach Reuter's 27-1 against Cleveland High School. And the last loss the Bearets have had in the district, 119 games ago, was at Cleveland High School. And game went overtime and played at Cleveland Middle School because that's back when the Raider Dome was condemned.
Yeah.
And they were in the process of rebuilding it. So we had to move for a couple of years to the Raider, from Raider Dome, which was imploded, I guess you would say, to Cleveland Middle. Actually, we played a game with them at Lee University.
I thought so, yeah.
The second year, too. So, and Coach Reuter is 27-1 against Cleveland High School. Coach Williams has not yet managed to beat the Bears. He's 0-13 in his tenure there at Cleveland High School. So, and the Bears have won the last 17 games played. So that's about all the information we can give you there. So let's take another 1-minute break here on Mix 104.1, and we'll be back in 60 seconds with a tip-off of this game from Bradley Central High School. We will have to cut away from the national anthem, but then we'll be back right after that as well. Back in a minute. Begin to wrap up our Ford pregame program here on our Audi of Chattanooga broadcast booth. Gary Oldman, Brian Grisham, getting ready for a tremendously exciting night, and we're going to have a full house. It's about at least 2/3, maybe 3/4 full now. And when I looked outside a minute ago, they're still coming in the stairway. They're parking outside in a long line to get in. But got plenty of room for you here, folks. So come on over here. This is a large gymnasium, obviously, at Jim Smead Arena. Right now, we're about to have the national anthem score and send it back to Keely Collins, who's at the Radio Ranch, taking care of business. And we'll return after the anthem, and we'll have the tip-off here from Jim Smead Arena on Mix 104.1. Back in a minute or so.
listening to high school basketball right here on Mix 104.1. Brian Grissom, Gary Ormby, live and in color from the Jim Smitty Arena, and it is filling up in a hurry. The starting lineups are being introduced to the crowd. People still filing in. The line is backed out the door. Folks get in the ball game. It is Barrett's. It is Lady Raiders, Gary. You couldn't ask for much more than that.
That's all you have to say when you get in this community here. Walker Valley, by the way, is hosting McMinn County tonight. We'll try to have you scores and updates on that game as the evening progresses as well here on Mix 104.1. This game is also viewable on Mix TV with Steve Shelton and Greg Phillips doing the play-by-play on that game on Mix TV. That's totally free. Also on BCHS.TV, BCHS.TV, the Bear Network we call it. Go to YouTube, look for BCHS.TV on their search button, and click on it. It's absolutely free. You'll hear this audio, and you'll see the video provided by Mr. Gwen Schroyer, and also the young lady helping him tonight. I'll have to remember her name. I've talked to her a little bit earlier, but she is set to go, and we're set to go here with a tip-off here for Chattanooga Auto Square here. It'll be Hurst against Hannah Jones for the Barretts and the Lady Raiders. And here we go. Rod Davis into the air, and we'll open the tip with it going to Cleveland High School. Picked up in backcourt by Addison Hurst, her and her sister. Of course, that is Lauren Hurst. Lauren is a sophomore, Addison is a senior, and she's playing volleyball on a scholarship in college. And the Bradley defense is going to be a harassing man-to-man defense. They'll drive the baseline, gets double team, and there's a steal by the Bears. Sloan Carter picks up the loose ball. Here come the Bears offensively for the first time tonight. Sloan, long lead pass down to Hannah Jones. Shot is up and good for two. Jones brings first blood at 7:29 the first quarter played. Bears on top of the Lady Raiders here on Mix TV, Mix 104.1. Addison Hurst, Lauren Hurst on the drive, gets cut off, backs away, goes to sister Addison Hurst. Trying to spin free from Sloan Carter, who's a defensive whiz, and a tremendous ball here. And here's a foul call on Sloan Carpenter, her first, team first.
Well, I tell you, Gary, how great would it be to be playing on the same team with you, sister?
Well, it's not very common, but we've seen it a few times. Yep. And brothers, and Bradley's got twins, right. Girl and boy Carpenter, twins playing on the Bears and the Bears. Here comes the drive by Addison Hurst. She's a good little point guard, but she's going to play volleyball in college. She'll back away at three-point range, looking for someone to come inside. They'll work it to the right wing. Sloan Carpenter putting on the defensive pressure. Addison backs away, lob pass inside, picked away by Kimora Fields for the Barretts. Another turnover and a steal this time for the Barretts. 2-0, Bradley Central on top here on Mix 104.1. And we will look at our broadcast schedule come up here as Fields inside, shot up and good for two. Fields got the friendly roll on the home iron. It's 4-0 Barretts.
That's 2 for 2 on the friendly rolls for the Barretts so far.
And there's just something different about playing it on your home floor. They played earlier this year. The Barretts won it by 10 at Cleveland High School. And right now the Barretts are ranked number 2 in the state by the AP Sports Writers and number 1 by Max Preps in all classes in Tennessee. And here the ball tipped away and stolen by the Barretts again on a pass tipped by Kimora Fields to Sloan Carpenter. Here comes Bradley back quickly into offensive territory. Cleveland playing us a straight-up man-to-man defense. Bradley took that Springdale steal and scored on that last play there.
Absolutely.
Here's Fields inside. She'll have it knocked away and taken away by Cleveland. And then batted and picked up by the Barretts. Here's Harmony Ware. Pull up jump from the left key. Shot no good. Rebound to Cleveland. Here's a long outlet pass ahead to Paige Moody. Moody on the right wing wants to drive against Avery Brewer. She gets cut off. They'll pass it back out top now to Jaden Lee. Jaden Lee trying to get free, and she's going to be momentarily tied up. Gets the pass to Lauren Hurst on to Addison. Addison Hurst wants to drive through the lane. Gets cut off and goes back out top now to Mila Williams, her daughter. Here's a long three-ball shot. Good by number 13, Lauren Hurst. First three-ball of the night for Kia of Cleveland. 4-3, Barretts by 1.
Oh, that was a nice shot, Gary. She lined it up, knocked it down.
Paige Moody's one that normally takes those three-pointers, but Lauren Hurst, as you see, she can knock them down too. And she is a sophomore, big 6'3", not 6'3", she is 6'1", I believe it is. Bradley controlling her with a 1-point lead. Sloan Carpenter hands it off to Avery Brewer. Here's a three-pointer, shot blocked. Grabbed back by Kimora Fields, though. She's going to give it up inside low. Here's Brewer up in the right wing for three. Shot no good. The backside rebound to Cleveland. Taken away by Lauren Hurst. Leading her team into front court now. Working one-on-one against Sloan Carpenter. Hurst backs away to Addison. Lobs it underneath to Lawrence. Shot no good. Partially blocked by Hannah Jones, and here comes Bradley with the ball. It's 5-on-4 now. They'll go to Hannah Jones. She'll shoot the three ball. It's bottom. Jones for Cleveland three-pointer, 7-3. Bears by 4. We got two good shooting, two really good, solid girls teams here playing tonight. One of Tony Wynn's probably his best, strongest team he's had. And here's a steal, nearly infected by Hannah Jones. Long three again, shot no good. Rebound this time to Cleveland. A foul on Avery Brewer, I believe, for the Barretts. Yep, that'll be her first, team second. A common foul, so will not shoot. Sub coming in quickly, number 1, that will be Tyria Tanner. We saw her playing in the JV girls game earlier. She comes in quickly for Addison Hurst, so I'm sure she's going to be running the point. They committed Jaden Lee on to Lauren Hurst. Setting up now with Jaden Lee again. And here's the ball lost and fought for. Picked up by Cleveland High School. They'll go to Tanner. Tanner down low inside to Lauren Hurst. Can't shoot. They'll go out back. Here's Paige Moody for a three. Shot is no good. Rebound down low. Foul on the Bears. I believe Hannah Jones coming over the top. Yep, Hannah's first, team third. Cleveland has yet to commit a foul. The Bears have 3 here at 3:33 in the opening quarter. Play with the Bears up by 7-3. Inbounds down low, nearly stolen by Harmony Ware. The Bradley defense. 3-second call on Cleveland. The young lady just checked in, who is a senior, got caught in the paint.
Built her little campfire in the lane there, Gary. I tell you what, the intensity level is right through the roof from the opening tip, and it's been like that, especially on the boards.
Yeah. And it's going to be that way all night long. Here is Bradley. Sloan Carper open for 3. Shot is no good. Down and out, back up and in by Harmony Ware for 2. And here's going to be a time call by Coach Tony Williams to the Lady Raiders. Bears up 9-3 at 3:15, and the Tennessee Valley Urology 32nd. No, it's going to be a full timeout. A Tennessee Valley Urology 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute on Mix 104.1. Epstein is missed, but a foul on Cleveland High School. She'll shoot a couple of free throws. That'll be the first foul on the Lady Raiders on number 11. That is going to be Jaden Lee, her first, team first. At the line shoot for Cleveland Chilies is number 42, Hannah Jones, a senior, who's bound for Johnson University.
Is that the first foul on Cleveland tonight?
Yep. Jones' shot is good. She's got 3 points plus a three-pointer. She's got a total of 6, and the Bears lead at 10-3. One more shot for Hannah. Stands about 6 foot. At least 6 foot, maybe 6'1". Shot is short, rebound Cleveland. Tanner takes away, and she wants to run out of there quickly, trying to beat the defense back. The long cross-court pass, and she's out of bounds. Jaden Lee come down on the pass, was just a little bit too long and out of bounds. That's Mila Williams. Sorry, Mila Williams, number 20. That's the coach's daughter, Mila. She'll be playing college ball somewhere as well. 10-3. Barrett's on top by 7 with the basketball into front court now. Sloan Carpenter, she just signed a college scholarship. She'll play college ball. Inside, Kamora Fields, shot no good. Rebound to Jones for the Barretts. In the corner, Harmony Ware for 3. Shot no good. Rebound, Lauren Hurst underneath. Brings it out of there for the Lady Raiders. 2:13 to go in the opening quarter play. The Bears up 10-3 Hurst with the ball. We'll find now Jaden Lee. Drives into the paint. She's going to try to throw up a shot. No good, but a foul on Kamora Fields. Got to be 0, and it is 0. Her first, team fourth. And this will be a shooting foul for Cleveland Utilities for number 11. That is Jaden Lee, who is one of those seniors. The first shot is good. He'll have another.
I tell you what, Gary, the Lady Raiders seem bound and determined to take it to the hole, and they've got four different Bearettes in foul trouble already.
Mila Williams checks out. The second shot is also good. And let's see who checked in for her. I missed the player that checked in. Oh, Addison Hurst is back in. She was on the bench momentarily. 2:02 in the period. 10-5 Bears by 5 into offensive territory across midcourt there. Sloan Carpenter works to the right wing to Ware. Down low to Kamora Fields, and she's going to be tied up underneath to Bradley. 1:52 in the period. 10-5 Barrett's on top of the Lady Raiders in the battle of the top two teams, and they were picked this way in the preseason, and it's held true throughout the season. Two good teams here. Sloan Carpenter with a pull-up jumper shot is no good. Rebound to Hurst for the Lady Raiders. She's doing a great job on the board tonight for the Lady Raiders. Addison Hurst with the ball on the drive now. Fires up a wild shot. Air ball. Rebound Bradley. Taken away by Harmony Ware. Here come the Bears wanting to run. 3-on-3. Ware down the right side. Looking underneath. Nothing open there. She'll spin back out top. Keeps it dribble alive. Goes to Hannah Jones at three-point range. Underneath for a two-pointer by Kamora Fields. She's got 4, and it's a 12-5 game to lead at 7 again. Looks like Mila Williams is going to check back in for the Lady Raiders at the next opportunity. Right now, Tyria Tanner with the ball out top, trying to shake free. And here's a takeaway by Harmony Ware. It's 1-on-1 against Hurst. Ware has it slapped away, and it's going to be taken away by Cleveland. Ware Gilda not taking care of the ball that time, and Addison Hurst brings the Lady Raiders up front, and she'll lose a handle. Here go the Bears now, 3-on-3. The lead pass ahead is going to be thrown away as Jones threw the pass too quick. Ware wasn't expecting it, and be picked up by Lauren Hurst in backcourt. 43 seconds to go here in the opening quarter play. Here's Hurst on the drive. Gets bumped by Brewer. Shot no good. Rebound tip to Hart. Hurst comes out of there with it to Moody for 2. It's good. Paige Moody got a little, I was in the right position kind of at the time and got the play and the score. 12-7 Bears by 5.
Right place at the right time.
Yep. 20 seconds to go in the period. Bradley will kill the clock. Take one final shot at the buzzer. Or thereabouts. Coach Reuter to our left. You'll hear him all night calling signals off. Clock's down to 13 now. Here in the first play. Here's Brewer for a long three-pointer. No good. Rebound to the Bears. Underneath Jones. Gets fouled. No call made. Clock's at 4. Cleveland's going to have one final chance. Down low for the left. Shot is no good. And it'll be a rebound to the Barretts. It's a noise. I can't hear the buzzer.
I know it.
It did sound, though, so after one quarter play here on Mix 104.1, our score is 12-7 here. The Bears on top of the Lady Raiders, and we'll be back in 1 minute with period number 2. Mix 104.1. We go to the second quarter play. The Bears up 12-5 here at Jim Schmidt Arena. Be Cleveland basketball. Cleveland basketball to open the second quarter. And Rod Davis says, I'm going to just lay the ball down because nobody's going to come and take it. Bradley will come back with the same 5 except for Grace Phillips, who's checked in for Avery Brewer. Start this period. Here's a drive and a foul call on Sloan Carpenter for the Bears. It's going to be her second. I believe it's going to be Sloan, number 1. Yep. Sloan gets her second. Coaches recognize that. Malia Wilcox will check in quickly, young sophomore for the Bears. Sloan, a senior, will check out. She sits down disgustedly over here by Coach Freeman as Cleveland inbounds right baseline to come in long. And they've got another player. Number 23 is Micaiah, let me see her last name, Westfield. Micaiah Westfield. It's hard to read my own writing. Here is a drive into the paint, shot up and short. No good. Rebound, Barrett's Lamore Fields. And another player, Emma Smith, has checked in, a young sophomore who played with these girls. And there's a throwaway for the Barrett's Lamore Fields' behalf.
I tell you what, Gary, both teams have had an inordinate amount of turnovers in the first quarter, and now the Bears throw it away here in the second quarter. They're just trying so hard that they're just going a little too fast, both teams.
Pushing it too hard.
Yeah.
I need to settle down.
Yep.
But that tends to happen in these emotional games.
It certainly does.
That adrenaline's out there, and it's just hard to calm it down sometimes. Bradley has committed 5 fouls here in the first half so far. Mila Williams with the ball, and there's a walk on Addison Hurst. Little too anxious on the takeoff there. Give the ball back to the Bears, side rear court.
Gotta give a shout out to the. Did he call a foul on that one? 3 blue. Maybe been a warning.
Yeah. Might have been.
Delay game warning, maybe.
She's called for the walk. And right now inside low, Kamora Fields going to go the whole strong shot, short rebound. They're double teaming her. And here's a ball picked up by Wilcox. Fields back up, and she'll score this time, and she'll draw the foul. Foul's going to be on Cleveland High School's number 20. That'll be Mila Williams, her first, team second. Count the basket by Kamora Fields, and 1 free throw for Cleveland Children's coming up as Lauren Hurst checks in for Paige Moody. We have a couple new players. Micaiah Westfield's in there, a junior, number 23, and number 25, Emma Smith in the game. And here is a lane violation on Kamora Fields for stepping across the line as she shot.
She missed it anyway, so no harm, no foul there.
In backcourt against some moderate full court pressure. 14-7 the Barretts by 7. We'll have the boys game coming up, and boys going to be another one of those barn burners here tonight. Very, very important district games here for both teams. First, in the corner goes to Mila Williams. She'll gun the 3 if you let her. Here is Emma Smith, cannot shoot, gives it up now to Westfield. Westfield circles into the paint, to the lane, and she walked. Couldn't get stopped, drug the foot. About 3 different officials call that.
She was going to do a little spin move there, Gary, and couldn't get the train stopped to go the other direction.
Yeah. Malia Wilcox running the point with Sloan Carpenter on the bench with 2 fouls. Looks to Coach Reuter. Down low, they'll go to Kamora Fields. She gets double team, cannot shoot. Back out top left wing now. Harmony Warren will give it up and find Wilcox, top of the key. She goes the old thumbs down play call, whatever that might be. Lob pass to the key to Hannah Jones in the corner now to Grace Phillips. Here's the drive by Ware, but 3 seconds going to be called on, I believe, Fields. 6:07 to go in the half, 14-7. Coach Reuter. And we got a foul on Malia Wilcox on the inbounds play, and she tends to get in trouble. She'll pick up her first, team number 6, so they'll be in the bonus rest of the way at 5:55 here in the half. And the clock's running. Clock's still running. And they're trying to figure out what's going on.
Pandemonium reigns, Gary.
They lost about 10 seconds, I believe.
Let's give a shout out to the Bear cheering section over here. They are in full wardrobe. It is Master Chef night over there. I see a lot of chef hats, and I even see a cheese head over there, Greg.
Yep.
So they got together in there in fine form tonight.
They reset the clock to 6:07 to go, so now we're at 6 minutes exactly and a half. 14-7 Bears in a low-scoring game with a lead over the Cleveland Lady Raiders. A real defensive struggle right now, forcing some turnovers that you don't normally see by either one of these teams. And here's a foul on Wilcox.
Oh, my.
And here comes Sloan Carpenter back in quickly as Malia is so aggressive and so quick that she's going to come out for Sloan Carpenter. And it'll be a 1-and-1 now situation for Paige Moody, who'll go to the free throw line. I interviewed Malia today along with Love Howard, and I asked Malia, I said, you don't want you to back off your aggression, but sometimes, and she knows it. She knows it.
Oh, yeah.
Moody's shot is no good on the front end. 1-and-1 rebound to the Barretts. Kamora Fields takes away. She's having a strong night on the boards. Here's Harmony Ware, 3-point side, drives the baseline. Going to call her for turn the ball over.
Okay. And Gary, I tell you what, that last foul call, they gave it to the wrong girl. They gave it to Malia, and it should have been Hannah Jones. So that's a break for the Barretts.
And Grace Phillips will check out. Avery Brewer back in the game for the Bears at 5:40 to go in the opening half now. Addison Hurst with the ball to Mila Williams. On to Moody. They'll set her up again with Lauren Hurst. Here's a bad pass saved by Moody that time. Drive down low on the baseline. Shot blocked by Kimora Fields. Rebound Jones for the Bearettes. They'll go ahead now to Kimora Fields. Brad's going to have to wait for help. Here's Fields going on the hoop. Gets cut off, though. Back to Brewer. Sloan Carpenter left side to Jones. Looking for someone to come open. Jones spins free from Mila Williams. Goes down low, and there's a foul on Lauren Hurst coming over the top. Lauren pick up the foul. Will be her first. Team third. Bradley ball baseline, left side.
Good crowd on here, Gary. We are almost full. There's a very few seats up in the very top.
5:10 and a half, 14-7. Inbounds comes to Hannah Jones. Shot by Kimora Fields. No good. Rebound underneath to Cleveland. Lauren Hurst doing a yeoman's job under there. Here's Paige Moody trying to set up for a three as Brewer falls down. Back to Moody on the drive along the baseline. Brewer gets up, cuts her off now. Moody gets rid of the ball, goes to Addison Hurst. Addison on the drive. Shot is no good. Rebound Bradley's Kimora Fields again. Fields is really getting the rebounds, and Lauren Hurst on the other end is sprinting for Cleveland High School. Here's Addison Hurst, has the ball, slaps it away from Sloan. 5 count was on. Bradley gets it out of there into the hands of Hannah Jones. Here's Kimora Fields, turnaround shot, good. Fields has 8. The freshman, and it's the biggest lead yet, 16-7 for the Bears by 9 points over the Lady Raiders.
What a shot. She came out of her normal range right there and just knocked it down.
Here comes a drive by Hurst. She'll pull up, 15-footer, shot short, rebound to Cleveland. Addison Hurst, left side, drives the lane, gets cut off in the lane. On the floor, we've got a takeaway by the Bears, Sloan Carpenter. Bradley racing down the floor. Carpenter to the key, gives it up to Kimora. In the lane, will not shoot, will set her up again. Carpenter circles back top of the key at 3:53 and a half, 16-7 Bearettes. Carpenter gets a play call from Coach Reuter to Brewer, left side. Brewer skips it across now to Jones into the corner. Harmony Ware drives a baseline, gets cut off, and knocked away into the hands of Cleveland High School. That'll be taking that Jaden Lee. Here's Mila Williams on the drive, gives it up to Addison Hurst. Cocked her arm like she wanted to shoot a three, decided against it. And they'll go inside in the paint. And there's nearly a walk force. Jaden Lee with a two-pointer, shot short, rebound Bradley. Kimora Fields again with a rebound.
And Gary, it's been about 7 minutes on the game clock since the Lady Raiders have scored.
It sure has.
They haven't scored in the second quarter.
And we're at 3:07 to go in the period now. You're right, 12-7 to score. Bradley only has 4 this period. It's a defensive battle. It's sort of ugly.
Well, it is in a way, but they are playing so hard on the defensive end that's the reason for our turnovers and our low shooting percentages.
Avery Brewer, the ball on the left side, cannot shoot. Goes across court to Harmony Ware on the right wing. She'll bounce it back outside and give it up to Avery Brewer. Brewer, the sophomore. Harmony, the sophomore. Sloan Carpenter, the senior. Kimora Fields, a freshman, and Hannah Jones, a senior for the Bears. Harmony Ware goes to Brewer for a three. Oh, there it is. Brewer's first three-pointer of the night for Kiev Cleveland, the second for the Bears, and the lead now is 19-7. Here is Lauren Hurst, shot blocked by Jones, rebound Bradley. Long alley pass hit Avery Brewer. She's going to go to the hoop for the layup. Shot is no good. She'll draw the foul to shoot two. Right, Addison Hurst comes across the back. Hurst picks up her first foul. That's Addison's first. And for Cleveland Killies shooting free throws, number 2, the sophomore Avery Brewer. She'll shoot 2.
That was a great job by Avery taking the hole that time, Gary, because she knew she was going to get fouled that time and couldn't get it to fall. But I tell you what, defense on both sides of the floor, both teams playing their hearts out.
Tyria Tanner checks back in along with Emma Smith for the Lady Raiders. 20-7 our score, Bears by 13 with 2:15 to go. Make it 21-7 as Brewer sinks both free throws. She is the best. Talking to Coach Reuter today in the interview, he said she's the best three-point shooter. She had 29 points at Walker Valley Friday night, a career high for her. Here's a drive by Addison Hurst. She gets cut off. Has it stolen by Kimora Fields, and she's going to reach out and foul. It's Mila Williams, not Addison Hurst, but Mila Williams picks up her second, and it'll be a 1-and-1 now for the Bearettes. And going to the line is going to be No, not 1 and 1 for Varsity. It's 5 fouls.
Loose ball foul,
Yeah.
Looks like 2 Barretts with 2 fouls and 1 Lady Raider with as many as 2 fouls.
Hope to have Jordan Ollison, the JV boys coach for Bradley, on the air here at halftime if we can get his attention. But with under 2 to go now, the Bears by 14 points. Cleveland still's not scored this period. Here's Brewer for another 3 ball. It's good again. When she gets going, you better get in her face.
She's hot.
Or you will pay the price. 24-7 our score now. Mila Williams walks the ball slowly across into midcourt, picked up by Brewer. She's wanting to drive. She gets cut off, and they'll throw it away for the Bears. Moody wasn't looking, Emma Smith not looking for the pass that time. It goes right through her hands as Moody will check back in for Mila Williams.
That was a classic case right there, Gary, when they zigged when they should have zagged and the ball went into the crowd.
Yep. Bears trying to pull away. They still held Cleveland scoreless here in the second period with 1:25 to go. While the Bears have put 12 points on the scoreboard, Cleveland has put 0 up there at this point. Here's Tamora Williams on to Carpenter. Carpenter into the paint. Boy, they are just running their offense. Here's Jones down low. It's good for 2. 26-7 Bears by a whopping 19 points here in the second quarter of play. We rolled down to 1:02 to go before halftime break. We have a special ceremony between games as Brooke Cope will be here to have her uniform retired. And here's a walking call on the Lady Raiders. It's just the wheels have fallen off this period.
Barrett's on an 18-0 run from the first quarter all the way almost completely through the second quarter, Gary.
Wow, they've done that to a lot of teams.
Yep.
Was going to retire Brooks' uniform back during the COVID year. Well, COVID shut us all down.
Yeah, messed everything up.
Playing in front of empty gyms with no cheerleaders, no fans, nothing. Clock's at 41 here. 26-7 Bears by 19 in the first half of play. Controlling for one final shot. They're content to hold it. They get fouled. They will not be at the bonus line. Here's Hannah Jones inside. She can't shoot. She'll skip out of the lane. And it's going to be thrown away.
Turnover.
Grace Phillips not looking. Here comes Harmony Ware in for Grace with 26.7 to go here in the opening half. Cleveland's been shut out completely here in the second period. It was 12-7 after 1. Right now it's 26-7. Tyria Tanner with the ball in the front court, working to the left side to Paige Moody. They need to get Moody freed up for some threes to see she has not scored except for a 2-pointer tonight. Clock's down to 13. It's 11. Lauren Hurst, and there's a throwaway. Moody wasn't looking that time, or Emma Smith wasn't. Here's a pass to Brewer. 3-point range. Bradley's going to have to, somebody's going to have to shoot it. Here's Carpenter. She'll shoot the long 3 ball. It is no good at the buzzer when the horn sounds, and the Bears have shut out the Lady Raiders with 0 points in that second period. And we'll go to the dressing room with the Bears up with a huge commanding lead of 19 points at 26-7 here on Mix 104.1. As we get ready for our Southline Finance halftime show, we may have Coach Jordan Ollison out here. I try to remind him, but we've got to get him trained properly to get him out here. Our end of the quarter sponsor here, Brian, our end of the quarter sponsor.
Yes, sir. Our end of the quarter sponsor is Interventional Pain Consultants. Our good buddy Josh Hare, former Bayer alumnus. We appreciate all our fine sponsors. And we're going to take a 1-minute break, Gary. 2-minute break, Keely. We appreciate Keely running the board for us back to the studio, keeping us on the air. We'll be back after this 2-minute break.
104.1. We're having too much fun, more than the law allows here, Brian.
I'm telling you what, Gary, I can't believe I'm getting paid to be here. Ain't that amazing?
We getting paid? Man.
Well, I'm sorry. I let something out of the back. They said something about you not getting anything, but I didn't pay any attention.
On our Mountain View Nissan scoreboard, the halftime scoreboard shows the Bears up by 26-7. Amazingly, they shut out the Cleveland Lady Raiders in that second period. Cleveland got only 7 shots off, and they were 0 for 7. And if you look at the first half stats, the game 12.5% field goal percentage for the Lady Raiders for the entire half. You're not going to be competitive with too many teams that I know of. I don't care what level you play, be it middle school, high school, college, whatever, you shoot 12.5% in the first half.
The story of the ball game is Bradley defense so far, Gary. The Lady Raiders had a few buckets. They were within shooting distance.
15 turnovers.
Yeah, right. And the continual Barrett pressure got to them a little bit in the second half. They didn't get but 2 or 3. The Lady Raiders didn't get but 2 or 3 really good shots off at all in the second quarter, and thus the 0 on the board. And the Barretts just kept going. The Barretts are going to score. If you're going to play with them, you're going to have to score with them, and you can't have a 0 or that'll be the end of it.
That's a good point. If you're going to play with them, you got to score with them.
You got to score.
You start getting behind, and that defense slaps a ball or 2 loose, and then they connect on those, and man,
that's it.
Before you can sort of feel panic set in then. And you try to do too much, the adrenaline kicks in, you think, oh, we got to score a whole bunch right now. Well, you can't do it. You got to eat it way slowly at that.
And once you miss a few and then have a few turnovers, then you think, oh my gosh, I've got to score this time. And you try to do something that you don't need to be doing.
You're out of your comfort zone.
It makes it worse. That's right.
Cleveland shot 2 for 16 overall. Bradley shot 10 of 23 for 43.5%, which is about average for the Bears what they shoot. 3-point range, Cleveland 1 of 3. So 3 of their 7 points came in on that 3 ball by Lauren Hurst. Bradley is 3 of 9 from 3-point range for 33.3%. Free throw line, Cleveland 2 of 3. Bears 3 of 4 for 75%. They shot well, 6 of 7 against Walker Valley the other night. And if you look at where did the Bears score? If you look at turnovers, they scored 13 off turnovers. 10 of those in the paint. 4 on second chance points. That's off of rebounds. And 6 on fast breaks. So their defense, and Coach Schroeder will tell you from day one, we're going to win with defense if we win.
Well, and I was looking at the Barretts. The Barretts had 9 turnovers. That's uncharacteristic for them in a half. But the Cleveland defense, they're playing hard. They're playing hard on defense, Gary. Barretts they're having to work for all their points. But the 9 turnovers is a credit to the Cleveland defense.
Yeah, the Bradley girls have 3 girls with 8 points apiece. Kamora Fields, she had 4 turnovers, but she also had 4 steals and 8 rebounds. I think she's doing strong there. 8 points from Avery Brewer, 8 from Hannah Jones, 2 from Harmony Ware. That's 26 points for Barretts. Lady Raiders have 2 points from Paige Moody, 2 from Jaden Lee, and that 3 ball from Lauren Hurst. That's it. 7 points, 15 turnovers committed by the Lady Raiders. Bradley with 9 steals, Bradley with 9 turnovers. Rebounding edge goes to Barretts, 15 to 11 there. Let's see, foul trouble. We have,
let's see, Malia Wilcox has 2 fouls, and Sloan Carpenter 2 for the Barretts. And then Mila Williams, the only Lady Raider with as many as 2 fouls.
Yep. So everybody's in pretty good condition when it comes to the fouls. Let's take another 2-minute timeout here on our Southland Finance halftime show at Mix 104.1. Our games are provided to you by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll be back in 2 minutes after telling you the score at halftime. Okay, let me go back and update you on in case you join us late, the JV games tonight on our Mountain View Nissan scoreboard. Bradley girls won 47-37 in the girls JV. Bradley JV boys won 68-50. The Bradley girls looks like they're well on their way to the 120th consecutive District 5 4A win. We'll be back in 2 minutes on Mix 104.1, where games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. play for the Lady Raiders. We have Addison Hurst. We have Micaiah Westville, Lauren Hurst, Mila Williams, and also number 21, which of course is Callie Brewer on the floor for the Lady Raiders. Bradley has Hannah Jones, Harmony Ware, Kamora Fields, Grace Phillips, and Avery Brewer on the floor. Here's a pull-up jumper by Lauren Hurst. Missed everything. Rebound, grab, and a foul on Cleveland. That'll be Westfield picking up the foul, number 23, as she piled on top of Grace Phillips.
Kamora might have got a fingertip on that one, Gary, caused the air ball.
That'll be a 1-and-1 for the Bears now as Westfield commits foul number 2. And going to the line will be Grace Phillips for the Bears, shooting 1-and-1. Clock stopped in the fourth. Now 7:34 in the game. Bears up 48-19. That's a 29-point lead. First free throw is good. The lead is 30. That's the largest lead of the night for the Bears, and Grace's first point of the game. Paige Moody checks back in for the Lady Raiders, replacing Callie Brewer. One more shot for Grace. Her shot, it kicks out and no good. Rebound, Lauren Hurst. A long lead pass down the floor to Paige Moody. Shot is up, missed the layup. Rebound, Bradley. Pulled out by Avery Brewer. Here come the Bears quickly. Hannah Jones, cross-court pass to Harmony Ware. On to Jones down low. Try to go to Fields. Ball knocked away and then saved and a scramble. And on the floor, we got everybody trying to get it, and we got a pile-up. A scrum at three-quarter court.
Oh, a timeout.
I believe he got the time call first, though.
Yep.
Coach Tony Williams called a 30-second timeout for the Lady Raiders in that scrum. So at 7:12, let's take a 30-second break for Tennessee Valley Roger here on Mix 104.1. We'll return in 1/2 minute. Back in at a quick 30-second timeout to save possession for the Lady Raiders. With 7:06 to go now in the game. Bears up by 30 points at 49-19. Mila Williams with the ball. They keep it on the left side. Here's a bad pass, intent for Moody inside, picked up by Kamora Fields. She'll skip it ahead, and Avery Brewer.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's Grace Phillips. Grabs that left knee, and I hate to see that as not a contact. But, boy, and they grab that knee like that, and the trainer is quickly out there. Julie Shaw, as she's down. We've got a
this is the one
injury we don't like to read, but go ahead.
We don't like to read this one, but the injury by Direct Primary Care. We appreciate Direct Primary Care as one of our fine sponsors.
I hope it's just a scare.
Boy,
she went down untouched there. Tried to stop at the baseline.
Yeah, maybe she'll pop right up here in a second. We sure hope so.
And the trainer's right there quickly on top of it. Let's take a quick break here at 6:53 in the fourth here on Mix 104.1. 49-18 our score. We'll be back in just a moment. Grace Phillips is carried off the floor. She's the sixth player off the bench, first player off the bench at the wing position, as Sloan Carpenter will check back in with 4 fouls. We're at 6:53 to go here in the game now.
That was our direct primary care injury report, Gary, and she didn't put any weight on that leg, and man, that just puts a damper on things right there, and you just hate to see anybody get hurt.
I hope it's only a sprain.
Boy, me too.
The way she stopped and reacted, it's one
I
of
don't
those
even
knee
want to speculate, yeah.
Cleveland controlling right now. Paige Moody out top, checked by Avery Brewer defensively, and she has trouble handing the ball. Goes to Addison Hurst, and we're at 6.5 to go. Bradley with a commanding lead. They're going to win their 120th consecutive game in the district. Improved to 19-0. Here's another turnover. The Lady Raiders as Avery Brewer takes the ball on a bad pass down to Kimora Field. She will spin free back to Brewer. Brewer on to Carpenter. Carpenter into the lane, comes wide open for the layup. Shot is missed. And it'll be a rebound to Cleveland High School, Mila Williams. And she will lose the handle, and she'll lose it out of bounds. Boy, when it's going bad, it's downhill. It's like a runaway sled on snow-covered streets.
No.
You can't get it to stop. Bears controlling. Carpenter skips it ahead in the corner. Now they'll throw it away, and right now it's a comedy of errors for both teams.
Well, the play getting a little sloppy here as we get down toward the last few minutes of the ball game, and I was watching Coach Williams. He was calling for a tip ball over here, and it might have been, but those 3 stripes out there, didn't see it. So.
Yep, and they were a lot closer to play than he was.
Yes, they were.
Right now, we have Jaden Lee checked back in for the Lady Raiders. Mila Williams controlling out top. Lee with the ball, looking to get rid of it as she's checked by Kimora Fields. Here's a drive down low, shot up, and good. Nice drive by Jaden Lee for her first 2-pointer tonight. She's got 4, and it's 49-21. Bears by 28. Coming up between games, we'll have a presentation tonight as we retire Brooke Copeland's uniform. Here's Avery Brewer inside. Missed her shot, but drew the foul. I believe Paige Moody's number 5. Yep, it's going to be called for this one. That's her first foul, team number 8. So Brewer will trot to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 for Cleveland Utilities with 5:22 now in the game. Free throw is good. She'll have another. I've got Brewer for 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 2 3-pointers for a total of 14.
Yep, that's what I got.
Next shot is also good. 51-21, lead at 30 again for the Barretts.
Just the usual night at the office for Avery Brewer.
Yeah. Brandis defense again doing their thing. They're averaging just 31 points defensively against their opponents this year. Right now, Cleveland at 21 with 5:04 in the game.
Lady Raiders usually shoot a whole lot of 3-pointers, Gary, and the Barrett defense has just not allowed it to happen.
Yep, and Paige Moody just cannot get an open look of any kind for a 3-pointer. She's a deadly 3-point shooter. In the lane, boy, there's a count on, had the 5 count on. Here's a shot up, no good. Rebound on the backside by Brewer. Brewer quickly in the front court is 4-on-1. She'll give it up now to Hannah Jones. Had her shot blocked out of bounds by Lauren Hurst.
Well, now that doesn't happen very often, as Hannah would say.
Yeah.
Lauren Hurst has a nice block.
Lauren's an outstanding looking player. She's just a sophomore.
Oh, yeah.
Avery Brewer takes the inbounds pass. Working the left wing against Moody. Spins to the right side, gives up to Sloan. Carpenter on to Hannah Jones. There's that.
Oh.
And that time they smelled it coming.
Too late.
Outlet pass going to be stolen though by Kimora Fields. Long outlet pass head to Brewer. Goes to the left side. Here's the left elbow shot. Nope. Hannah passes that one up. Goes to Brewer. Drives a baseline. She comes over for a little driving shot. They're going to call her for a charge though. Jaden Lee takes the charge that time. Brewer picks up the foul. It's going to be her second. Team 8th, but a player control foul, so will not shoot free throws.
Well, that one could have went either way, but that was a good job by Jaden Lee getting in there and getting set up.
Yeah, she was set. 4:10 to go as we roll down toward 4 minutes here in this 4th and final period of play. Bears on the road to Howard, and I don't hate to even tell you the score of the previous game this year. 96-2, the final here at Bradley. 96-2. Inside low, Jaden Lee has her shot blocked by Kimora Fields. She's protesting that call, and that was a clean block there, I believe. She's got 3 with 3:46 to go on the line shooting for Cleveland Utilities, number 11, Jaden Lee, who is one of the seniors.
Well, Coach Reuter had to quit coaching.
No, he won't.
Sitting there with that look on his face.
Free throw is good. he'll look at us for confirmation sometimes. Good call, bad call. And I'm not going to disagree with him because he's not bigger than I am. Next shot's also good. 51-23 with 3:43 remaining in this basketball game. Jones, right side, cross-court pass goes to Harmony Ware. Penetrates the arc, goes for the layup. Shot good.
My.
Nice, quick move. He's got 8. 53-23.
Harmony went from one side of the lane to the other and scooped it up and in, Gary. That was nice.
Very quickly, too. Paige Moody picks up her dribble. She's in trouble now as Brewers got her covered. She finally finds a teammate out front. That's Addison Hurst with 3:14 to go. Hurst on the drive gets cut off by Carpenter. Here's a long three by Lauren Hurst. It's good. Akia of Cleveland, her second three-pointer of the game. It's 53-26. 3 minutes to go and under now. Brewer, they call the Aloha thank you play. Here's Carpenter into the lane, comes free. She's going to be fouled. You get that free inside, you're going to throw the ball up. That's going to be Moody. You know you're going to be fouled. And she was. She'll shoot 2 for Cleveland Utilities.
Yep, that was a nice move to the hole.
I see maybe 10 empty seats up there in the Raptors.
Very possible that's all of them. That's right.
Carpenter's shot is good. That's her 6th free throw of the night. She's got 2 3-pointers. That's going to be 6, 12 plus 2 field goals for 16. Next shot is also good for Sloan, who's played with foul and foul trouble all night long. Abby White will check in, a 5'6" sophomore. Avery Brewer will check in.
I believe that's Sloan's first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, that's right. I gave those to Brewer, but I'm on the wrong line here. 55-26, the drive inside by Moody. She'll be fouled. Foul number 33, Abby White, who just checked in. As we come to a screeching halt here, shooting free throws.
Yes.
2:38 and an eternity seems like on the scoreboard clock here in the 4th period. Free throw by Moody is good. She'll have another.
That would be the Bradley Concrete game clock.
That's exactly right. And a Cleveland Utility free throw.
Yes, it is.
55-27 our score. One more shot as Coach Williams is going to clear the bench. Here comes 5 different players in. And let's see, all have played except one. That's number 22. Elena Johnson. Shemaya Francis checks in for the Barretts, replacing Kamora Fields. And with 2:38 to go, 55-28, Coach Tony Williams waves the white flag, as they say. Bradley jumped out quick at 12-7 after one. Shut Cleveland down and shut them out the second period. Take a 26-7 lead, which was instrumental inside low. Harmony Ware for 2 on a good fade from Shemaya Francis. Here comes Love Howard going to check in for the Bears. Interviewed her earlier today. And here comes a steal by Sloan Carpenter. Going to go the hold against Tanner. Shot no good, but a foul on Tanner. Also in, Malia Wilcox will check back in for the Bearettes. She'll check in for Carpenter, who is shooting free throws for Cleveland Utilities at the 2:10 mark. Love Howard will check in after the first free throw.
We were talking about Sloan, Gary. This is her 3rd point of the ball game, but she has had an outstanding ball game with several steals and the defense on Paige Moody.
Yeah, yes. Addie Guerin also going to check in for the Barretts. She's a young freshman. Next shot is no good. Rebound tip to the Barretts. Shemaya Francis saves it to Carpenter. On to Love Howard. Williams and Carpenter out top. Carpenter on the drive to the paint. Nope. She'll go to Shemaya Francis. Looking inside by Jones. Nothing there. Bradley right now running that weave, looking at something. Here's Carpenter inside shot. No good. Rebound Cleveland. Picked away by Callie Brewer, and she will go in front court now with number 22 who just checked in, Elena Johnson, handling the ball for the Lady Raiders. They'll skip it down low to Johnson inside shot. No good. Rebound Shemaya Francis for the Bears with 1:28 to go. Hannah Jones back. Long pass, 3-pointer shot no good by Abby White. Rebounded by Love Howard. back to Carpenter. Bradley's trying to get several subs in here now. Aaliyah Osborne, and here we have a time call just to do a quick timeout with Addie Guerin, Aaliyah Osborne, and Malia Wilcox checking in for the Barretts at 1:15 to go. Barretts up 58-28. And they'll charge a timeout to the Barretts, but they don't go to the bench. They just rotate them out. Bradley inbounds in backcourt to Wilcox. Hands it right back to Addie Guerin. Addie, a young, good-looking freshman, about 5'9", 5'10", maybe taller. And here's a ball lost out of bounds to the Lady Raiders. Love Howard on a bad pass, trying to hit Wilcox. 1:02 in the game. We'll have the boys game coming up after a warm-up period. But first we'll have the presentation of Miss Brooke Copeland Jackson. That's a mouthful to say now. Who's here for the retirement of her jersey. Here's a three-pointer shot, no good. Rebound, Shemaya Francis for the Barretts. Barretts will win their 120th consecutive district game. They're 18th in a row over Cleveland High School. They're 19th in a row this season, and they're 7th in a row in the district.
It's hard to believe when you have a whole team that go 4 years of high school and never lose a district game.
Shemaya Francis on the drive for an easy bucket inside. 60-28. Clock's at 20 seconds to go. In the corner, long three by Emma Smith. It's good. Nice shot by Emma, a young sophomore of Cleveland. And we're under 10. We're going to hold it, and we'll not take another shot the rest of the game. Clock's at 4, 3, 2, 1, and the game is just ended. Well, Barretts to win it. A final of 60-31 to score. 60-31, Bradley Central over the Lady Raiders. They improved to 19-0, 7-0 in the district. Lady Raiders will drop to 19-8 and 6-2 in district play as Barretts win it, pulling away here early in the second half there, or in the first half, to put this game out of reach. And we'll see if we're going to get Coach Tony Williams here, and we'll have to use a headset if we do, Brian.
All right.
If we can get him over here, we'll see if he wants to chat for a moment or two before we take a break here.
Hey, Tony.
Well, I guess he's going to head to the dressing room at this point right now, and I don't believe he's going to come back. Yep, he's going to go to the dressing room. We'll try to get him later if we can there, but finally again, the Barretts win it 60-31, and the Barretts are going to sit back down on the bench as they watch this presentation coming up. Let's take a quick timeout. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back as they get things set for the presentation here. In 2 minutes here on Mix 104.1, where games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Local television stations. Right now on the floor, Coach Jason Reuter, A.D. Turner Jackson, all the assistant principals, Andy McMahon, Angie Neely, Arnold Hambright, Candy Wiggins, Tyler Rich, and Matt Day. And we have a presentation. Let's go. We need to get our mic in his hand down there. Put our mic down there and make it sound a lot better for you here rather than pick up the PA. And here she comes.
2 state tournaments while never missing a sectional round.
She was a two-time District 5 AAA Player of the Year and was a 2014 Region 3 AAA MVP while being named All-State her junior and senior season and was named a Chattanooga Times Free Press Best of Preps Female Athlete of the Year in 2013 and 2014 and was nominated as the McDonald's All-American her senior season, all while graduating with honors and as the senior class president. After her career at Bradley, Brooke went to the University of Florida, where she graduated in 3 years, where she garnered the SEC Community Service Award, as well as the Academic Achievement Award. After graduation, Brooke married Justin Jackson, a current member of the Boston Celtics, and together they have a 15-month-old daughter, Luna Starr, and is currently expecting their second child. During her time, Ms. Jackson now works for the National Center Gigi's Playhouse, an organization that currently has 49 Down Syndrome Achievement Centers in 23 states and Mexico, with plans to add 4 more centers. Ladies and gentlemen, Brooke Copeland Jackson.
A lot of folks out there who remember Brooke have their numbers unveiled up here. Number 23 as a Bearette, the 9th all-time leading scorer. I think you might have heard some of these accolades being read by Chad Gunter on the PA here at Bradley Central. She's out there with her brother Bryce is here and his wife Caroline, who played here for the Bearettes. And Brooks here with her husband and her daughter. There is Cole out there. And we got a bunch of folks out there getting their pictures made in a great moment here. You love these opportunities to do and honor these girls like this and the boys. And it's quite an honor to have your number retired as a Bearette.
Buddy, I tell you what, you run in, you walk in, first thing you see is all these retired numbers and then all the state championship banners, and it is a big deal when you get your number put up in the rafters with all those that have come before. And I tell you, we've watched Copeland's on the floor for a long time, Gary, and here's another one with a very big honor tonight.
We need to get Brooke over here as soon as they get through taking pictures. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and take a break here, a 2-minute timeout, and we'll get her over here on the sidelines. We'll talk to her on Mix 104.1 right here in 2 minutes. Back with the score, the final again, the Bears win at 60-31. Be back in 2 minutes on Mix 104.1. .104.1. We're between games, so a very exciting night. We've had one big win by the Bears just now, 60-31, so we won 3 out of 3 here tonight, and being joined now by Brooke Copeland Jackson. We all knew her as Brooke Copeland, number 23, and number 1 in your hearts, number 23 in the program. Brooke, welcome to our program here today, and congratulations on getting your number retired. There's not a lot of Bearettes. We have several retired, but it is a huge honor, I'm sure, for you to get your number retired.
Oh my gosh, the greatest honor. I have so many emotions. It's kind of hard to process such a beautiful and incredible thing. I can't even
Well, you've had some awesome games here, of course. Went to the state tournament a couple of times and everything. Tell us about, you're living in Dallas. Now tell us about this, what you're involved with there with the Down syndrome.
Yeah, so while I was in Sacramento, that's where Justin initially got drafted. We brought a Down Syndrome Achievement Center called Gigi's Playhouse out there. And then, of course, he got traded to Dallas. So that was pretty hard, but still definitely involved in the biggest way, and just it's the coolest thing. Definitely up there with getting my jersey retired and being a Bearette, being involved with Gigi's Playhouse.
And you're not a new mother anymore, 15 months old.
Yeah.
Seen a little beautiful little daughter here tonight. That's Luna Star.
Yes, Luna Star.
And how does it feel to be a mother building your own family?
Oh, it's so cool. Tonight was the coolest thing ever, bringing her back here to Bradley.
And you've got another young one on the way, right? Another little.
Yes, a little boy due in June. Yeah.
Due in June.
Yes.
Well, my goodness, you're gonna have two of them then.
I know. I can't really believe it. It's
now, is Justin a good dad? Is he's spoiling their rotten?
Oh, he's the best. Yeah. I mean, he's here tonight. They just had a game today. Or wait, was it yesterday? Yeah, he got in last night. So he's the best dad, best husband, and just really supportive.
Well, we're so proud of you and all that you've done, and you got your another Copeland up here got his number retired.
Yes.
Chad, your uncle Chad.
Yes.
Saw him here tonight, and your brother Bryce was here, and your brother Cole was here, and I'll tell you what, we've had a bunch of Copelands here.
Yes.
Your mother, people don't know this, but your mother was a heck of a ball player at East Ridge. Her number retired down there.
Yes. Yeah, she was. She's a three-point shooter, really scrappy. Yeah.
Well, maybe that's where you get some of that scrappiness from you there.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember Copeland being in the gym when I was practicing it, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And to think that my name and jerseys up there now is like, I can't even understand it, honestly.
We don't have many siblings with their names retired. We have the Scotts, Terry and Gloria there. So that is something very new. Hey, congratulations on your thing tonight. Thanks for stopping by to see us here.
Of course. Thank you so much.
That's Miss Brooke Copeland Jackson tonight on the radio here on Mix 104.1. Thank you, sweetheart. We'll take another break here. Let's take a 2-minute timeout and come back with more live coverage here on Mix 104.1 as we get ready for our fourth and final game of the day, our second on the air here, also on BCHS.TV and Mix TV tonight. Back in 2 minutes, we'll look at the first game stats.